Family was good. Y'all know how we do. Always pushing help well from the better understanding itself. Yeah, we live, we live, we live. Shout out to everybody who on the Discord, man. Got a couple topics we got today. Tendonism. We got tendonism, and we got some FBA news we gonna cover. Salute to Shabazz. Salute to Mama Lisa. Salute to everybody who's been supporting the channel, man. It's been love, but let's get it. Now I did. Yeah, I remember I did that video, and everybody was like, Assalamu alaikum. Salute, salute, family. So, yeah, family. What's up, family? Yeah, we're gonna touch on some group economics, man. Salute to you, fam. Yeah, yeah, man. Mr. Tendonism himself, he speaks. Salute, Ricky. For real, on the big screen. That's what's up, family. Salute to everybody, though, man. We talked about Tendonism. Extra lovely, what's good? Extra lovely in the building. Salute to the mods, man. Salute. Yeah, we gonna get it started though, y'all. Y'all know how we do. It's been a what you said, mention the KKK. Yeah. What you think we'll touch on to that last video, huh? That's crazy, ain't it? It's crazy. I was dodging, and it's crazy that you say that. I was digging a little deeper into that, and it's just definitely linked. A lot of people like that video too, man. So, but it was definitely controversial. Definitely controversial, but let's get it. I want to know what y'all think about this, man. I don't like it. Hold on, let me put my guy. Let me put my guy up, man. I don't like it. None were ever damaged. Only one threatened in the 20s until the last decade. That's crazy, family. We're gonna go over that. We're gonna touch on that, bro. But that's crazy, though. Even churches got, but not them. But I was shocked that so many people that, like Mickey Jones said, that owned them for real. But as we see with Tendonism, let's play with it.
Hey, this is official Mr. Tendonism coming to y'all. You know, I just got off the freeway kind of late at night, but I want to know y'all come on my page. Official Mr. Tendonism, Walter Johnson. Yes, sir. Y'all come on down now. I'm the Tendonism original, not nobody else. The original Tendonism. Booyah. Hey, this is
So what y'all think about that, man? Say he the original. Yeah, we're gonna tap onto that, and I got a subject on that, but this kind of relates, man. This relates to the same thing with Dr. Steve Coakley. Dr. Steve Coakley said, I'm gonna play a little bit of his clip, but do y'all think they just running a stunt here, or you think this is for real? I want to know what y'all think about this, man. Mr. Tenderneck. Salute, salute. I'm gonna open up the chat too, man. But salute, man. Yo, and that college stuff was serious. TYB was good, family. Put 100. Yeah, man, we're gonna cover it. We're gonna go over that story, man. That was kind of deep. We're gonna go a little part two of that. Damn. Shout out to TYB, man. Yeah, we got Mr. Tendonism himself, man. He looks like he breaking away. I'm gonna show y'all this. Check this out.
We are blessed to have really talented people here that every detail gets paid attention to. So the pickled onions, look at the vibrance of that color. The pickles look amazing, they taste amazing. Look at these ribs. Look at them, look at that. Look at the shine, look at the bark. You can even see the smoke ring, the juiciness, the texture of the meat, and look at that belly. It's like it should be in a gallery. And then of course the brisket. The brisket is by far the best the brisket's ever been in the history of Destination. The flavor all the way through the meat, and of course the world famous black diamonds. Oh, look at my brother over here.
Let me see.
What the heck?
Let me see them.
The prettiness is gone.
You ain't live. You ain't live.
But yeah, just an amazing display here. Thank you. We are blessed to have.
Dang, what Mr. Tendonism, man. Salute. That's what I'm saying, man. And it looks like he got a replacement. You seen the other brother kind of pop in there and pop out? Crazy, ain't it? I think he had to give him Mr. Tendonism because but that's crazy. Yeah, man, tried to block the OG. That's crazy, man. But I'm sure he got a lot of support, but everybody was crazy when we was talking about it. It was like, nah, but we seen the writing on the wall. It only made sense because he was becoming bigger than a brand. So now they gotta build it without because they trying to cut it now rather than later. Yeah. He became like a celebrity, bro. He became like a social media celebrity. Everybody know him. So it's like he's demanding so much attention, bro. It's like he was probably finna get offers from other restaurants. Like, yo, come over here. But it's crazy, man. Y'all see it. That's what's going on right now with Tendonism. They say he has returned.
Hey, this official Mr. Tendonism coming to y'all. You know, I just got off the freeway kind of late at night, but I want to know y'all come on my page. Official Mr. Tendonism, Walter Johnson. Yes, sir. Y'all come on down now. I'm the Tendonism original, not nobody else. The original
No keep.
Tendonism. Booyah.
Yeah, I don't really know the ins and outs of what's going on, but Unc said, look, take me off these cuffs, take me out these chains. I want to do my own thing. And now he doing his own thing. We've been saying from day one, we ain't really rocking with how the owner came out trying to be in all the videos, you know what I'm saying? Chucking and jiving, trying to like put his face on it. What ain't broke don't need fixing, bro. And you came in trying to tweak it. We didn't like it. Now we don't see those videos no more. But Mr. Tendonism has came back. and he got his own page and he got his own thing going. So I don't know if he got his own restaurant or what, but he's definitely trying to do stuff without the other guy there. You know what I'm saying? Which makes sense. He should have did that from the beginning because nah, bro, nah. So my question to y'all is: are y'all gonna support this or nah? Y'all just like y'all over the whole tennism thing? It done came and went. Time has come. We passed it. Let me know in the comment section.
No, we're gonna support it, man. He just need to do it fun and just, sell out the 99th flag. But did you know that Keep the influencer went to NOLA to get OG $4,000 tip, and the YT dude blocked it? I had a black security guard tell Keith that OG was in the interview. Yeah, but so many people was like, "Damn, man, why y'all talking about he got fired? All of this." Yeah, it only made sense, man. He had to get rid of him. But check this out. That's what I based the show around on.
Their party. Everyone does not include us in everything that they do.
Lotus
There
Power.
has to be a point of division in order for us to separate and then unite among the like-minded of our people. So let's make this very clear. When we say we want to call people out, let's make this all the way clear. Everyone knows who is real and who is not. Because there are some of us who are banned from every damn where because of how absolutely legitimate we are. So when you want to call people out, first they must be pointed out. We cannot unite with slave makers, slave owners, traitors, turncoats, nor collaborators. It ain't gonna happen like that. Too many of us are black people with white minds. And so when you put people in front who say they speak for us, but at this point we are still in the same position, if not a little backward from where we were when it comes to our overall progress, I call conspiracy. Now, before anyone says conspiracy theory, conspiracy means when two or more groups, organizations, or individuals come together to do something that is evil and or wicked. It is an absolute conspiracy. You have too many black billionaires and millionaires who do not fund projects for black grassroots organizations to come up out of the condition that we are in. Too many people chasing the bag, but you don't get no damn respect because you sacrifice your people to be included into somebody else's group. So, let's stop the nonsense. Cut the cap. In the game. This generation ain't playing with this no more. I want us to all understand this. There is a separation here. The commercialized talking, everyone wants to be soft and talk soft. The enemy doesn't give a damn about nothing you call yourself. You can call yourself a Moor, Hebrew Israelite, you can say black, you can say FBA, all of that. We are considered to them. That is the very plain, simple reality. If you are a black millionaire but you can't speak the truth, you are nothing but a rich slave. And I will never trade my place with someone who has a lot of money but no respect for my own people. Too many of us get comfortable once we get a check and we forget where we came from. And you don't want to even go back around your people because you feel like we're not even worth being around. So at this point, again, this is a nice stage, a wonderful event, but knock it off. Those who are really about this, be about it. So that the enemy can say, you know what, we need to stop playing with these people and give them their real respect.
Family. We co-sign a RZA, man. Somebody said something in the chat, but RZA standing on business. Standing on business. Salute, family. Shout out to 99th, man. Salute, B. Thomas. Yeah, we on this cooperative economics tonight, man. We put also during the interview with Willie D, two guy told on himself. He was broke and family let him take over the restaurant. An attorney in NOLA saw this thief coming from a mile away. Yeah, man. Salute, family. Damn. That's what I'm saying. Salute to B. Thomas. Lotus Tie. Yeah, man. We got to do the group economics. I definitely got to play in for that. I wanted to go over there and get what y'all think. I'm going to open up the chat, man. The group economics. But that's definitely what RZA was saying. But check this. Then I'm finna open up the chat. No, we gotta put some old school in there. I know we got the old school in the chat. Gotta get in there. Gotta salute Dr. Claude. Let's get it.
There's a direct relationship between having the businesses and being in prison. Go find see how many Asians you can find in American prisons. They ain't gonna be in there. But 51% of your prisoners will be black because blacks don't have any businesses and industries. There's a direct link. Blacks won't practice group economics. Black won't practice group politics. If you don't practice, you're setting yourselves up. I told that 5-story building, you're setting yourself to get wiped out. Understand the nature of race, which is economics. If you build the first floor, it's economic. Build your businesses and your industries. Control business and industry, and put that pools in your money, and hold that money, and practice group economics with it. Arab and Asian money bounces 12 or 13 times what it leaves. Jewish money bounces 18 times. Black folk got to learn how to practice group economics. Black Americans spend every penny they get outside their own community. Then you take the money and the wealth that you get from that first floor and go to the second floor. The second floor is politics. You then take that money on the first floor and you control your politics. Black folk must quit allowing people to tell them to go out and vote. Vote for what? Nobody's going to do anything for black folk in politics. Politics is controlled by money, major corporations who got the money. That's what controls politics. If you have no money, you have no say-so, you have no benefits coming. So you take your money and you control, and you take your money from the first floor, you buy every politician on the second floor. And any politician you can't buy, you rent or lease them to get what you need. Then once you get the second floor under control with the politician, with your money, then you go to the third floor. The third floor then is the police department and the court system. You take your money from the first floor and your politics on the second floor, and you control the court system and the police departments. Then the fourth floor, that is media. You then take the money that you generate off the first floor from business and industries, and you go after radio stations, TV stations, newspapers, and cable systems, so that you can now inform and communicate with your own people. Right now, black folk only control less than 35 thousandths of 1% of the media in the United States. Out of 12,000 radio stations, black folk own about 75, 80. That's all. You own no cable systems. You don't have a daily newspaper. You have nothing of importance. You got about one black TV station. And so you can't communicate with your people. You can't inform your people. You can't do anything. You can have Rush Limbaugh and all the rest of the guys talking about racism all day long and bad mouthing and O'Reilly. They can call black folk all kind of names all day long. What are you going to do? You can't respond. You can't communicate with your own people because you don't have an economic base. 51% of all the prisoners in the United States are black people. You don't make up 12% of the population. That's no accident. It's because you don't control the economics and the politics. They're going to go after the weakest people they can get their hands on to incarcerate. That's the black folk. And what are you going to do in response to them when they over incarcerate you? You're going to go out and have a march, a demonstration. We're going to march. March, what? Who cares? Marching, they never changed anything.
Yeah, I see it. The great Dr. Claude. But yeah, what you say, indigenous warrior, salute family. He been giving us the game. Yeah, he been giving us the game. We gotta start practicing, Tamika, what's good, family? Tamika in the building. Yeah, we on group economics. We on group economics. Y'all seen that grandma on that video, man? That jump was crazy. Grandma sound like we spoke to her in the chat before. But yeah, man, we on group economics. How we gonna It ain't gonna be too much. Check it out. Say her FBA family. Shout out to everybody who was sending me those clips. Salute to you. Yeah, I'm gonna touch on that HBCUs too. We're gonna touch on HBCUs and Steve Copeland. I'm gonna get into that, but Levon was good. Levon in the building. Salute. Yeah, we're gonna touch on the HBCU. Somebody brought up a good point in the chat. I'm gonna pull up this. Y'all know we've been standing on business lately. I hope they don't. Now we just got more like blasted with this interview. For real, shout out to FBA. Check this out. In this interview here, 60 Minutes just did an interview, and they had an FBA sister that said this. Check this out. We're getting more and more big time airplay.
I don't think there's anybody more patriotic than a Black person.
How so?
I mean, we've been here since the inception of this idea of what American is. We are deeply ingrained in the fabric of this country. This country would not be if it was not for us. So I have to claim that patriotism. Otherwise, I'm just handing it over to somebody to give me the definition of what it means to be American. But I know what the definition of what it means to be American is, and I'm the definition of an American.
So this was on 60 Minutes. So y'all see that the FBA play getting more and more. Salute, Miss Minnie. What's good? Miss Minnie. FBA stronger than ever. Yeah, we getting more recognition, more people talking about it, but we still don't got the Black organizations. That's why we gotta get rid of them, because they still won't even acknowledge it. Proving that they the ops. Proving it. But we on 60 Minutes. We know who she was talking about. And it's getting buzz, you know, this is getting real talk. So it's definitely time to cut the check. They're not us, bought and paid for. For real. I got a petition coming soon, man, to get rid of the CBC. Y'all check that out. That's gonna probably be dropping tomorrow for the CBC, man. We gotta petition them. They've been tripping. They got documentaries trying to state they've been holding us down. They trying to tell the world they've been holding us down. It's crazy. We gotta match the gas on them. Sonya, what's good? For real. Jesse Jackson died. That means the African American word go with them. Yeah, they're African American, and they still intentionally use it. Not even trying to be respectful and be like African American and you're so you. They could have just threw all of us in there. They want to intentionally do that because it benefit them. But it's crazy though that Jesse died with that African American. For sure. But we rocking with that. But yeah, I got that petition coming. Y'all look out for that. And we gotta just keep putting. They still recruiting more. They got the congressional. They got the foundation. They got the CBC foundation is where all the pimping going on. It's pretty much. I'm gonna drop a video on that. How to create a sellout, and it's basically how they get giving kids these scholarships. You know, making them go to these colleges, getting these fraternities. You know how the game go. In the urban league, yeah, man, we gotta. They robbing. They robbing. Steve Jacobs, salute. You put the TV stations getting hit up. Elaborate. What you mean by that? TV station getting hit up? You mean losing views or losing traction? The immigrants are living off FBA's inheritance. For real to me. If you Google what legislation that has CBC gotten passed, it's so little that you'll see the civil rights stuff without scrolling down. But they got a lot of caucuses, I tell you that. And they into a lot of decision making. And they go to jail a lot. A lot of the CBC, bro, they get caught with their hand in the cookie jar. So we can only imagine they stealing from us without no consequences. Jesse did that. Hey, salute them for doing that now. You put Westmore. Let's see what you put in the chat. Westmore, the Jamaican governor passed the immigration law but refused to sign reparations bill. He is a sellout. Okay, I gotta look into that. We gotta put him on the list. It's crazy. Yeah, Dr. West called them the do nothing caucus. Yeah, they don't do nothing. They definitely don't do nothing. Jesse was blacklisted for calling N.Y. Higley. I ain't know that about Jesse. Breeze, what's good, family? Salute, salute. Yeah, I ain't know Jesse was doing all of that, huh? But he definitely definitely was out here, boots on the ground. Show y'all this. I'm finna open up the chat where I did. Let me put one in there since y'all cranking up. But yeah, we're gonna touch on to the little black colleges, man. We're gonna touch on to that. That was a we're gonna hear what some of the FBA watch what some of the FBA's got going on. Breeze in the building. Check this out. Let me change the screen for y'all. Standing on some FBA business. Hold on. Check this out, family. Check this out. Hey, everybody waking up. They know what's going on. They know what's going on right now. Check this out. Salute all the FBA, man, standing on the business.
Watch this.
Where we once were, we are no longer a Christian nation.
Rededicate America as one nation under God. You know, a lot of people.
That contrast right there is why Christian conservatives chose Trump over today's Democrat Party. Because this isn't just about politics, it's about values. The foundation of our nation is rooted in Christian values. So if we depart from those Christian values, we fall apart as a nation. I thank the Lord that we have a president in the White House that's.
Now they got more and more people that's showing why they left the Democrat Party. I still say take it neutral, but we need tangibles. Tangibles. I don't care who had the tangibles. But where she from? She don't sound like she FBA on. But we seeing the influx of everybody, putting on X that the black community is rocking with Trump. They left the Democrat Party. Look where she from. She definitely is what she said. Yeah. But it's more and more saying this, more and more saying this. So long as them tangibles, long as we get them tangibles, it's all good. But chill.
Y'all remember when Donald Trump said this?
African Americans built this nation. You built this nation.
But we don't like that term though. Every time I hear that term, I scream. Tania, what's good? I don't know, Tania. They ain't seen you, Minoti. Salute. They turned my TV off. Tania, they turned my TV off. Shout out to Robert X2D. Hold your votes. If they won't vote for reparations for FBA, salute. But I haven't voted since Obama. Okay? But African American is a trademark name. It is trademark too, fact. So it's like we trying to get rid of that. We're gonna check it out. It just came out today, Tennille. The Hidden Colors trailer. Levon said, "Send Trump so down with us. Let's see if he give us a hate crime." For real. Man, he ain't so down. He just giving better. He just probably right now is he gonna give more just to get back at the Democrats. He gonna show his face a little bit with this. But still, the Democrats probably gonna come up and say, "We'll do this," just to try to outmatch them. It ain't gonna be nothing but a little bit. We need everything. Okay, we finna check it out then. We're gonna check it out. Call dog, what's good, family? Yeah, I was looking for me at 10. Came out on this channel. Okay. Let's check out Tyreek, man. Which one it came out on? Oh, okay. Right here. Got it, family. Hold on. Yeah, I'm finna play the trailer right now. Gotcha. Salute to Tania, man. That's what y'all, that's what y'all gotta do. Y'all gotta bring it. So here go the trailer.
You know, erasing history is something that you have to do when it comes to conquest, domination, and destroying a people. If people knew who they were, and what they were capable of in the past, they will understand what they have a possibility or a likelihood of doing in the future.
Foundation of Black Americans, we've always had a culture of resistance. We cultivated a culture of resistance on this land, and we've been resisting ever since we've encountered European domination.
But nothing was really popping in Europe until the transatlantic slave trade, and that's where they amassed a lot of wealth.
One thing that I think is unique about our culture as far as how we resist, how we fight back is just the environment we were put in from day one. Being only 13% of the population, the white supremacists were very meticulous about keeping that population at a certain amount.
Oh, that's so boy.
A period when we did not resist the encroachment of the white man.
They have a natural behavior of authority no matter where they go. That's why they'll step up in front of us in the line at the store. We're not important. They don't even see us.
We've never been able to excel. We've never been able to relax. We've never been able to just be, which means that existence is resistance.
It must be something in our DNA, our historical background, to when something doesn't sit right with us, especially spiritually, in our souls and in our spirit, we just say no.
We live resistance. From the moment we're born, we're in resistance. And it's handed down generation to generation.
And so I think that cultural resistance is actually in our DNA, in our epigenetics, and then it blossoms out into the culture.
So there's almost nothing in America that we do, from song to dance to politics to the way we talk, the way we dress, having coded languages considered to be slang today. Everything about Black American culture is a form of resistance.
Of course, they want to always downplay our contributions to the global tapestry because they continue to act like our number one export in this country is not Black innovation.
Everyone understands that our resistance has been the cornerstone of what foundational Black Americans have always done. We are the life that breathes everything into this nation.
The further back you go, the further Black you go. It's just simple like that, brother.
Salute, man. Salute to Tyreek for that. I'm gonna have to get on that hit in color 7, man. We had to fight and don't flight spirit. Yeah, big fat. Yeah, man. Korea, what's good, family? Salute. Yeah, shot. It looked like it's gonna be. I like Chase the guard. It was a lot of. I like the elder lady. I forget her name. Tania, what's her name? The lady who had the she's an old school. She looked like Queen Latifah. Tanika, what's good? Nothing much, man. Just you talking group economics. It's your favorite. Sister Shabazz, okay. Damn, yeah, Shabazz, great. It's a great name, great name. Shabazz Ali. Shahazir Ali. Okay, you put Ali. Sister Shahazir Ali. It's hard to pronounce. Yeah, but she's solid, man. I've been seeing videos from her for a minute. Shout out to Ali Howard. Alaikum salam, brother. That's it. I'll be on the next. He need to put me on there, man. Hopefully I done have my cloud up by then. Salute to you, son. It's good. I like to see the familiar faces, though. Hitting color 7. Here I come. I'm already claiming. Salute, though. Yeah, family. We was talking about group economics. Yeah, we was talking about group economics. And Mr. Tendonism. I don't know if y'all know about Tendonism. He officially broke up with YT, man. But shout out to Tariq, man. Shout out to Tariq. I'm gonna open up the chat for y'all. But we gonna continue that. We're gonna play.
Include us in their party. Everyone does not include us in everything that they do. There has to be a point of division in order for us to separate and then unite among the like-minded of our people. So let's make this very clear. When we say we want to call people out, let's make this all the way clear. Everyone knows who is real and who is not. Because there are some of us who are banned from every damn where because of how absolutely legitimate we are.
So, dang, and this is ATT Revolt Summit. That's what Tariq. I was looking for that, but I couldn't find that whole summit. Because he seems he don't want to fight. For real, big thing. I'm finna play it. I'm finna let it play. But yeah, RZA is really on it. I had to play RZA one more game, y'all. Let's get it. Let him finish.
So when you want to call people out, first they must be pointed out. We cannot unite with slave makers, slave owners, traders, turncoats, nor collaborators. It ain't gonna happen like that. Too many of us are black people with white minds. And so when you put people in front who say they speak for us, but at this point we are still in the same position, if not a little backward from where we were when it comes to our overall progress, I call conspiracy. Now, before anyone says conspiracy theory, conspiracy means when two or more groups, organizations, or individuals come together to do something that is evil and or wicked. It is an absolute conspiracy. You have too many black billionaires and millionaires who do not fund projects for black grassroots organizations.
Grassroots organization. So we got to do it ourselves, man. Salute to B. Thomas, man. Too legit. We're too legit to quit, man. Earl Thomas, man, what's good? That's crazy. We're supposed to have a drop on that, but that's cool. But yeah, we gotta all of that paper went through and none of it went to our communities. So, you know, we gotta do it ourselves. Call dog. Salute to the chat, man, and the mods. Holding it down today. Let's let him cook. He on it, man.
To come up out of the condition that we are in. Too many people chasing the bag, but you don't get no damn respect because you sacrifice your people to be included into somebody else's group. So, let's stop the nonsense. Cut the cap, in the game. This generation ain't playing with this no more. I want us to all understand this. There is a separation here. The commercialized talking, everyone wants.
It's a separation here. We said it on my channel on the last live, y'all. It's a blackout shortstop. It's now off code to be spending your money outside of the community. It's crazy, but I mean, whatever you can. We gotta, all of that corner store, China man, India man, gotta stop. It's over with. It's over with. It's the start of it right now. It's over with. Can't even drink, man. The tea hot. You put it hard. Man, listen, that's why I gotta be pushed. You're gonna be shamed on. We finna start making it. It's a movement. It's gonna happen. I can do this all night until the point is made. I'm not rich. I just know what matters. For real. I asked for this day. It's crazy, huh? Damn. It's a new movement we're starting. Everybody understand? Blackout, short, stop. That means that's the new code we spread. We're finna put that on some t-shirts, man. You and your Sanford and Son tonight. It's for real, Tamika. We gotta push this. This is the new code. But Sonya put it's hard, man. Look. It's hard, but we talking about trillions. We talking about $2.1 trillion. I'm finna play a video. Dang. You put you and yourself in the sun tonight. Oh man. Yeah. Dang, I'm trying to get this. I don't think I had it. That's crazy, y'all. Somebody sent it to me. But she put it's really hard. No man, it ain't hard. Yeah, but that's why we gotta start putting us in the location. We gotta start putting us in locations, but it is we got it's a black farmer network. It's pretty much it's a lot where you can make sure you spend your money. You know, I'm gonna be giving the information on this channel to make it so much more easier, but we definitely got to start making sure we control that 2.1 trillion. That's a lot. That's a lot, man. 2.1 trillion is a lot. Yeah. And we got to have more people, entrepreneurs. A lot of people got good jobs right now. And they like, okay, we got to siphon something. We got to be trying to start something. People got to be working together, group economics. We can have clinics. It's a lot of stuff we need that they make the celebrities and the entertainers sign that contract. They can't do that, but we got to do it. We got to have the hospitals. Yeah, man. And then when you go spend your money and go buy black, you got to tell them the code. You got to be telling them, hey, man, you know it's a blackout. You know it's a blackout shortstop going on right now. They're gonna be like, no, what's that? You explain it to them. Then we're gonna start pushing the grassroots. You can order online for real. But we have a meeting on Monday, and we talk about a way we're gonna connect the businesses with the people. So we got a think tank on Monday, man. If y'all into the Discord, y'all not, y'all need to hit me. And but we go over that, how we gonna connect the dots. Yeah, it's gonna be on Discord, and I don't go live on YouTube. And I'm going on Discord at 10 p.m. on Monday. Every Monday, and we go over that. But 10 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, that's what all the other groups do. Everybody but us. Everybody else, they make sure they spend with each other. So we just gotta spread the word right to the people. Yeah. And then next thing you know, we're gonna have 2.1 trillion dollars a year coming to us. You can't beat it. Yeah, we'll get there. It's gonna definitely cause some damage. I know we'll definitely cause some damage. I'm gonna show y'all this one video where they definitely China grants, where they was giving Chinese people grants, and they wasn't giving it to blacks. And because Chinese had a restaurant, pull it up. But it was like, basically they were saying they only let them get loans in black communities to sell food, but they didn't let us get loans to sell food in our restaurants. The same thing when you see the India man in our restaurant. Like, they're in the neighborhood for a reason, because number one, they don't want nobody black to get it, and they'd rather put a foreigner in there. Yeah. Because they've been giving that money to everybody but us, bro. So that's how they do. Facts, Earl. They only let them open in Blacktown so they could, like, we got to compete with more stuff. So we gotta stop that. We gotta stop supporting it. Yeah, man. I mean, we get the diseases and stuff. I mean, not even diseases. I mean, the health that we are as a people, we shouldn't be eating from foreigners, bro. We can't trust foreigners right now, bro. They open businesses and will not hire black Americans. Big fact. Yeah. But the banks gave them loans over us. I'm gonna do a video about that. Yeah, we gotta keep finessing them. Yeah, we gotta keep finessing them for real. But as long as we keep doing what we doing now, we making big headways. I told y'all, like, it's a lot of big thing. Everybody talking about FBA right now. Yeah, the banks hire them. It's like the banks and everybody is in on it too, because the banks are able to make a lot of money off of charging us the most interest rate for loans. Like they charge black people the most for money. So it's like it's all just crazy. Yeah, we gotta stop spending money at that beauty supply, bro. We gotta tell the woman, like, bro, y'all gotta stop spending money at the beauty supply. We gotta come up with our own beauty supply, because that's where a lot of the money going. You know, women spend their money. Insurance companies. Sonny, but I just got accused of stealing from an Indian liquor store. I've been patronized for over 10 years. Dang, you got a blackout. Yeah, you got a blackout. Who put no nails, no braids? Man, we got too many. We gotta put people on, and we gotta put our culture on to our culture things that we got going on, so they could be making money, and we could circulate the money, like Claude Anderson saying. We 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 spending too much outside, too much outside money. Yeah, we gotta have that conversation, man. I may have to do a whole live specifically on that, cause I just seen one stove. It's like they made a mega. I know it's a Chinese place. They made a mega little center. We gotta come there and shortstop, have their own products. That's the only way, fam. Big facts, man. Indigenous warrior. Yeah, it's probably, man, billions of dollars we spending in the beauty for sure. Billions, bro. So I think once we lock that in, look, no Asian, no beauty supply. If we just get that money right there and we circulate something, we'll be able to shake. We'll be able to shake something. It's still more because lottery tickets. We spend black people, and I know our elders, they spending so much on lottery tickets, bro. They get a little extra money, it's going to lotto. We got to tell them no lotto, no more lotto. You know what we could use? If you had all of these people paying lotto, and they paid $100, bro, and we all came together with that $100, they're getting robbed with the lotto. Don't nobody play lotto but black people mostly, bro. Levon put they get loans tax free for 10 years. Then they sell it to a family member, they keep it for 10 years. That's what I'm saying. They keep their businesses, bro. They businesses, them Chinese stores and stuff don't never go out of business. Them people keep getting more money. We gotta cut them out, fam. You can't be shopping. You can't be selling no products to us if you don't come from the lineage, bro. You can't buy from, bro. You can't. That's gonna be looked at as shameful, bro. You can't buy nothing outside the lineage until we get our stuff. Until we on top. Might have to be indefinite. There's a bunch of Mexicans out there with lotto tickets. Yeah, probably too. But all I know is we can't support, like, they killing us with the lotto, bro. I'm telling you. You pull up to any corner store, especially here in Florida, from Miami to Duval, they playing lottos like crazy. Spending big money. Force them out of our neighborhoods. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, that's where it's gonna be hard to. I mean, once they business dry up, once that business dry up, they gonna have to get up out of there. I saw in Venezuela restaurant in predominantly black neighborhood. Dang, that's crazy. What you put Louis Gucci, all that stuff need to stop. Yo, you gonna get clowned now. You gonna get clowned, called goofy. You know, wasting too much for nothing, bro. Yeah. Yeah, we all gotta get on point. Yeah, that Louis Gucci stuff gotta get out of here. You gotta. That's clown behavior. But we getting that though. We getting that. Yeah, we be doing unnecessary stuff, man. We all do. Sometimes we need a little check. I was asking my homie the other day. I was like, man, he do printing and wraps and stuff. I was like, dang, how much would think about getting the truck wrapped? He was like, nah, man, ain't even worth it. Ainswell, what's good, family? Philly. Yeah, man, we talking about group economics, man. It's all good. She put yeah, but we gonna put the word out. We're gonna put the word out and drop content. Sabrina Hoskins put these illegals have gotten so much free money that they're opening restaurants in our neighborhoods. That's crazy. and it's getting so much of them that, you know, and we'll be shopping everywhere, bro. Like, bro, if you look on social media, you're gonna see, bro, we be in every culture restaurant, every culture, even smokehouse destination. We all in there. We be in everybody else restaurants. Pinky Wells, what's good, family? What you mean? Shout out to Pinky Wells in the building, man. Yeah, but they do. They opening restaurants. They could take EBT, but they doing. We got all the nationalities around us, so it's messed up though. Yeah, we had over 200 towns destroyed, bro. They need to cut the check. And the restaurants will afford them a decent living because our people will spend their money there. That's the problem, Pinky Wells. That's what I'm saying. Like, our people have to grow some balls, bro, and stop just giving the best resource we have. We just giving it away, bro. And these people be fighting with us. I'm finna show y'all a lady had to fight a damn Asian lady, bro, at a restaurant. This always happening. They don't even like you. I don't wanna get y'all ain't even see it. I don't wanna get the channel but check this out. Hopefully they don't play me. All I'm saying is I seen one, it was outside of a restaurant. Outside, it's just been a lot of, and all of them ain't like that, but it's just a culture thing, bro. We got too much in-house fixing to be spending money outside. It was something in the law where they had it to where uh, if you start a restaurant, you could bring your family over here. And I still think it's like that to this day. Um, that's how Chinese was able to come over here when they stopped the immigration. They was able to come in here through the restaurant. It was a certain kind of loophole where they came with the restaurants and they was able to bring family. Salute, bro. Salute. For real, fam. Because they try to make us sick. Bro, we gotta keep, you know what I'm saying? We have to keep making sure that we can't be trusting them people, man. We can't trust nobody to sell us no food. No. We passing away, you know, we having heart disease, we having a lot of issues to be trusting anybody through the condition we in right now. For real. We can't trust nobody with nothing. We got a clean house and trust the people we know that we know gonna care. Cause we be thinking people care. It's crazy to even think like that because they come to this country and live like that. People who come from this country, they live like that, bro. They be practicing group economics and everything. Asians were given loans that was originally meant for FBA. The only stipulations is they could only open it up in our neighborhood. Right, bro. We should be having all of them restaurants, bro. Just for that alone, we should be like, look, y'all, because of all of this, and there's some Asian people that's explaining this too. Yo, we need all of them restaurants, bro, for us. Cooking tutorials all over the web. What you mean cooking tutorials all over the web? Cooking tutorials on how to make their stuff? But yeah, we gotta come together. But we're on the right path, man. We're doing everything right as far as right now. Let me pull this up like I was trying to we on the right path, man. I do believe that. I ain't gonna lie. On our restaurants, for real. Any food you want to cook is on the web. That's what I'm saying. So you saying just like we were saying like that black Asian, Blasian. We set up that right. We have our own Blasians, bro. We know that's a market we could just take over. Like, all right, it's the code, man. Y'all gotta shop at Blasians. Then we gotta negotiate with them and be like, look, y'all might as well just, buy this out. We might as well buy this out. Cause salute, man. B Thomas for supporting, man. Gonna be pushing stuff like this. Shout out to payroll. He put after the Korean War, our government bought their Koreans that helped them to our communities. The same in the 70s with the Arabs. Yeah. But we got to be the ones who's starting it. So I'm going to be pushing this, man. This going to be the motto, man. Every time I'm on live, it's blackout, short stopping. That's what we have to do. Nothing else isn't more important than how we going to get the money. That's guaranteed going to put money in everybody's pocket. That right there. And if it ain't something, that means you need to work with 3 or 4 people right in that local area and be like, y'all, why we ain't pulling together? Why we ain't pulling together to make sure we got a restaurant right here? All right, boom. Why we ain't pulling together and making sure we got a clinic right here? We can't keep trusting these people. Like once we start, we gonna be able to. But first, we just gotta like push the motor. But now that's how we gotta be. Like start pushing this online. That's how we really make change, man. For real. That's how we really make change, bro. So my job is to keep pushing it out there. Y'all get the information. We keep telling people. It's $2.1 trillion. We got to stay on top of. It's $2.1 trillion. We got to stay on top of. Like that's what standing on business. That's what the standing on business means. If we gotta stand on business, that's definitely something that we gotta do. Yeah. So put this on, bro. I black. But yeah, we're gonna have to. It's gonna be hard for some of the women to stop buying from them. Eddie up and buy. Eddie up and buy. Eddie up and buy. I'm trying to find that man where the dude was talking about the Chinese restaurants, man. I might not be able to find it, but it's all good. I want to see what he was talking about there. Y'all see where my mind going. But say where your mind going, B Thomas, man. I'm gonna put you in the chat. You ready to do it tonight? Yeah, they gonna freeze my account again. What? Damn. Good. Family. It was a dude in here who was talking about. I can't find him. I hope I can find him. But he just broke down how they got the money, why we need to be demanding, definitely demanding reparations. But I'm gonna find him. Y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. No big deal, yo. I'm in the house already. Okay. It's going to be hard for men to stop buying their food, shoes, and fake designer clothing. Yeah, we're gonna have to set up. A lot of black people are already out here selling clothes. It is some black sneaker companies too, though. I got some. Like these are from. I ain't even worried about it, but it's black shoe companies out there. It's black. You know, you'll be surprised. We're probably doing a little bit of everything. It's just it gets overlooked. It gets overlooked, but that's what we doing, man. Shout out to the water gang, because we definitely are gonna try to connect everybody who doing business, and so we all can know and be on one accord. So we got some motion that we got that's pushing that, so everybody can be aware in a coded way, and we go over that on that Monday meeting. You put all you need a couple pair of jeans and some flip flops. Yeah. We're gonna start with one at a time now. It's black everything for real. Yeah, like black man made these shoes here. Some shoes a black man made called the Oasis. It's just we just gotta start supporting our people, bro. Supporting people that's doing this and pass on the memo that they need to be doing it. And we need to start setting up shop. We need to start setting up shop. Little Big Mama, what's good? Little Big Mama in the building. The babies done went to sleep, huh? Yeah, man, just take a little accountability. It ain't gonna be that hard, fam. It ain't gonna be that hard.
To combine assets to over $1 billion and become the largest black-owned bank in the country. Group economics. It's not the he, it's the we. And it's not black excellence. It's just excellent. Done by black people. Family, we can do the same thing on our micro levels. I've done it in my real life. Syndications, funds, group economics, own things, control assets. I'm on the same goal. 20, $50 million funds, $1 billion of assets, $1 billion of capital under management in my real life. Join us. DM me cash flow or mentorship on how to maximize your equity, your retirement accounts, your credit, or your business. Tap in. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll see what's going on, fam. We have to encourage brothers and sisters with visibility to what FBA designer, like we did in the 90s, like Fubu. Yeah, we gotta practice group economics, man. Sweet butters. I'll catch you on the rewatch. Pop down, gave a like. Thank you. We'll appreciate that. We'll appreciate that. For us, by us. Yeah. But yeah, he's talking his talk. He's talking about banks. We need to see a lot of that though. It's good that we seeing stuff like that.
A very special type of seasoning called racist. Why are there so many?
Check it out. Here you go, y'all. It's the one I've been wanting to show y'all. Check this out.
Why are there so many Chinese food restaurants in black neighborhoods? It's due to a very special type of seasoning called racism. It's what's for dinner. Back in 1882, the U.S. passed the Chinese Exclusion Act, banning most Chinese immigrants from entering the country. But because the government loves money, it left a loophole. If you were a laborer, no entry. But if you owned a business, you could qualify as a merchant, which meant you could stay and you could bring your family over. Then in 1915, a court ruled that owning a restaurant counted as a business. And just like that, opening a Chinese restaurant became a one-way ticket into America. Then came a new problem in the 1960s. Basically, banks were racist as fudge. If Chinese folks wanted to open up restaurants in white neighborhoods, the answer was often no.
But because the positionality of Asian Americans is weaponized to oppress Black people, Asian Americans were being given loans to open businesses in Black communities, even though Black people were not able to receive loans to open businesses in their own communities.
Happy Black History Month, y'all.
Yeah, y'all see it. Y'all see, man. That's what's going on. We can't get a loan for nothing. But they get their loans. Right. So this is what immigration do to us. It undermines us. But that's it. Yeah. For real. No, we need to have a salute to B Thomas, man. Way froggy than that. But hey, we do need to have our own baby formula because they got it. Anything they got, like we just gotta capitalize on where we spending the money at. So that need to be something like right there extra. That's something that you could put together right now. Like that's a business we need to be. I appreciate it, sweet butter. That's the business that you need to jump on right now. Like, okay, baby food. For real. We gotta have people that have it and that starting new stuff. Like I'm in the water treatment. Everybody needs to know I'm finna start this marketing campaign to all our people too, to let them know, like, hey, we got your water treatment. We just need to. Everybody needs to have something so that we know where to spend our money with. But yeah, extra lovely. She don't want to make it herself. She want to go. She want to spend money with her people. Have some jars of baby food for the little baby. Making diapers would be a big hit too. Man, that's what we do though. That's in our blood to be making and being innovative. Yeah, that baby formula, bro. You can't really. I mean, it's hard, bro. We can't trust people food and stuff, bro, that don't come from the lineage. It's sad, but it's true, bro. We can't. Diapers would be dope. I think it is a black company that make diapers too. Y'all, you would be surprised, y'all, how many companies, bro, that's out there. Yep, it's called Tinky Poo. So it is black owned diaper companies. She said your message is coming. Salute, man. I will say it again. I'm in no way previous partner associated water guard. This is all organic for real. Big facts, bro. For real. Our women should feed their children naturally. It's better for the baby's health. Oh yeah, for sure. But man, we can put a little mixture together for them and make sure they right. If we pool our money and keep it in our communities, we won't need loans for small ventures. We've built before without their help. We will do it again, right? And that's what we're gonna do. Like on my Monday meetings, but we're gonna talk about how we gonna pool money together and do certain things that's gonna be a financial gain to us. You feel me? I don't care if we everybody put in $100 and it's even just small steps of group economics is important in promoting that. First time you heard her speak. Who you heard speak? Not grandma from you talking about when Trump. Yeah, Tiki Poo, bro. It's a few black owned diapers, but I ain't do the background check. See, this the thing, y'all. We be having to have to do extensive background check because sometimes y'all see with um tendonism what he went through. Yeah, bro, that B1 Rolodex. Yeah, man. Shout out to Lotus Ty. Lotus Ty got me on that. So I'm on the B1. I mean, we on that. Like that's the people we know that's certified, but we got to figure out a way to get more people certified on that. And so we know who it is, people that's been certified, ran through the got their registration right. Yeah, gotta watch the minority owned. That's why it's good for the I think it's Black Authority. Shout out to Lotus Ty, but he do a verification check, bro. Make sure you supporting us. But yeah, we're gonna have to do that. But other than that, then it's gonna be go time, man. We gotta start funding stuff, and because if not, then people gonna start letting our people go. They already doing it. If a Republican is in charge and you around here talking about you a Democrat, you probably gonna get let go. If you a Democrat and you in a, vice versa. It's like minority owned will be Asian, Latino, Black, as Indian. For real. We need some great FBA movies too. Yeah, man. I was thinking about that. We need to have movies that is going to that's how they do it. Like when they came out with The Birth of a Nation. Like you come out with movies to get your people mind moving. So that's probably an industry, I would love to do, like some little series or some little movies that we'll put together just to get our people mind on that too. Yeah, the movies for kids. Get them already thinking about it, like putting it already in their head. B1 Business, what's good, family? Salute, man. Got B1 in the house tonight, man. Yeah, man, I'm finna open up the chat for y'all, man. But yeah, we're gonna put the blackout shortstop salute on the media company. Dang, you want us to have a media company, bro? Yeah. I think we could start with what we're doing right now with the channel and then turn that into the media. We gotta have the media like giving people the vision. Them Arabs. Solani Tania. We definitely need FBA manufacturers and distributors. Yeah. Yeah, that media is important, family. You gotta do it with the media. You gotta have it. The media is important. Yeah. So what we'll do is it'll be a branch off of like what we doing, like just what we doing now. We're gonna push media in every angle. And then, it's just starting it and then growing our stuff, man. That's all it really come down to. But we got enough people that we can have people in different sectors. But yeah, we need that media because that will show us in light that we control the narrative. Yeah. Yeah. That's what Claude Anderson was talking about. Dr. Claude Anderson. I don't even mean the elder lady say it's Dr. Claude Anderson. I called him Claude Anderson one time. So let me say his name right. I know you're gonna watch this. But Dr. Claude Anderson told us that we need the media. So once we get our media going, that's something that we got to set up. Thank God for you. Salute, sweet busters. Yeah, just like they got that like they got all types of media for kids and they make sure they putting a twist on it. Like they smart enough to know that all the movies, everything that come out is still gonna push their agenda. That's how our movies gotta be. It's like when we come out with our skits or whatever, we got to be having something on the back end to like bringing us together. But I think it would be dope. I got a dope idea too with that. FBA movie production, because you see, this is what the Black Caucus is doing. They coming out with their documentary. They trying to push their narrative. That's how people control narratives about them. They come out with documentaries. They come out with movies. Like, we got to start pushing this. Yeah, she said, now I have to start my little Big Mama baby food brand. For real, we got you, little Big Mama. For real, put it on the board in the meeting on Monday. For real, I like it. FBA Schoolhouse Rock. Okay. Yeah. Big facts, man. Man, I hope all y'all is in the Discord, because I want to have a good Monday powwow. We was getting it in last Monday, and the one before that, we've been just making strides. But she just saved a lot of our peoples, maybe even my old butt. Little Big Mama baby food brand. For real. Cause that Gerber, man, I heard that Gerber been having like all kind of metals in it. Dang, you don't know what the Discord is? We're gonna have to put it in there for you, man. Cause Sonya, cause that's where it goes down in the Discord. We was gonna touch on that. I was gonna touch on that topic of the colleges too, y'all. We're gonna get on to that. Shout out to I know I got the drop. But yeah, Mondays, 10 o'clock. I'm gonna put it in the private chat now, cause on the replays I ain't go. So Sonya, if you go to the private, what time on Mondays? 10 p.m. 10 p.m. think tank. We done went to execution now, so we there, man. Mondays at 10 p.m. Pick, select, fresh by good food. Okay. You can't do ancient DNA. No one to compare it to. Okay. Isn't the DNA? Yeah, that DNA ancestry stuff, they full of it. The government know who he is, though. They know, the people they got here. But shout out to homie for that, man. We ain't going to no China. You're not doing it.
This former slave started the first black bank, built a real estate empire, and started a newspaper company and had a retirement home. Let me repeat that. He was born a slave and still managed to accomplish all of that. This is the story of William Washington Brown. Born in Georgia in 1849, William was sold away from his family as a child. He escaped slavery during the Civil War, then joined the Union Army as a teenager. But he didn't stop there. Black people weren't allowed in most banks or to buy life insurance. So William said, fine, I'll build my own. Through threats, setbacks, and doubt, he kept going. In 1888, he opened the first black-owned chartered bank in U.S. history, the True Reformers Bank. He also ran insurance programs, newspapers, real estate, and even a retirement home, all for Black communities left out by the system. But his story got lost, not because he didn't matter, but because too few were taught to remember him. When he died suddenly in 1897, his empire began to crumble, not because it failed, but because he was the glue that held everything together. William proved what Black excellence could look like, even when the odds were stacked. His spirit lives on in every Black-owned bank, business, and dreamer today. Let's make sure he's not forgotten. Share his name, William Washington Brown.
Ten p.m. fam. 10 p.m. Eastern time. 7 p.m. on, if you on the West Coast. Shout out to everybody on that West side. Showing that Cali love. But yeah, we're gonna have a good talk. We're gonna have a good talk. Cassandra, what's good, family? Cassandra is here. Yeah, B1, man. Y'all know about the blackouts. Blackout, short, stop. Y'all know how we do. Lotus is back. Salute to you. Am I supposed to do something to join the Discord? Yeah, did you go into the private chat where it's in the private chat? I put it in the private chat. Boom, boom, sign up, and then you'll see it. I'm a add the what you mean? Come on, tell it. Sweet Butters, California love, salute. Got Lotus, man. She in the building. Come on and tell it. Salute, salute. Do not let them keep your placenta. It's already a link in the private chat, Sonya. Submit your business certified. Hold on. You gotta put that in the private chat. Seeing if I could. Let me put it up there so I can see what mine is. What is his name? The Black Authority? I can't find that crap. Lotus up there. Lotus, what's good? Okay, there you go. Boom. All right, I'm finna pull it up. Lotus, what's good, family?
Hey, hey. How's everybody doing?
Good. Oh, I'm about to say, I thought it was another one. There you go.
I gotta figure out which phone I'm on. Hold on.
Yeah, so these are the businesses here. Salute. Big Mamas. See if they got anything.
Hello?
Okay, Black Bee Honey. Okay. Right out Florida. I'm just going over where he at.
Florida. I'm just going over where the
Yeah. Tampa. Okay. Got a lot of doctors. Dang. Yeah, we got a lot of doctors. That is nice. Pretty much everywhere got a doctor. Got a lot of businesses, man. Yeah, so these are the did you hear the woman that called grandma? Yeah, I seen it. I seen that. Yeah. Yeah, Lotus, I got you back in.
Okay. Yeah, I think it acts weird when I still have YouTube up and not come out of YouTube when I bring up what is this? StreamYard? Ah,
Right. Okay.
okay, looks like we're looking at the B1 Rolodex.
Yeah, this is nice though. I was just looking in Florida to see. But yeah, this is dope. You got a lot of people.
Yeah, and there are a lot of people that are blocked too from the block list. So if you have a company that is anti-black, definitely submit it to the B1 Rolodex,
Right.
and we'll block them. So it's definitely a great tool to use. Um, I think Cardi B is on a block list as well, so I thought that was hilarious. So it's always updated. So definitely check it out to support other FBA businesses. I do believe that out of some of the businesses on there, a few of them aren't. Most of them are, but it's a small amount that aren't, but they are B1 certified businesses.
Oh, okay. For real. Okay, he got me right here. For
Yep, there you go.
real. That's what's up. I'm 1165. Okay. Man, I'm loving this though. Family, please let people know that Epstein thing is real. What? Auntie on Epstein right now. Auntie, we on group economics. Can't be talking about them little kids getting molested on here. Oh, get custody in court. Your children's birth certificates are not proof of custody. What? Oh yeah, that's a whole nother podcast right there. But I'm with you. So Lotus Tie, I don't mean that we ain't gonna put everything on here, but we done got this done. So now we gotta get with the information. We'll say that in the Discord. What the next step gonna be, right?
Well, we know that the first step was at least getting any businesses certified so that they're trusted as a trusted source to be able to market to other content creators.
Big fact.
So that was one of the first steps. I am in talks with BTU about his Rolodex. He has had to step away, not from the Rolodex, but he does have some family obligations that he is taking care of. So he's stepping away from his own channel. So definitely check out his channel, which is Black Truth United on YouTube. But I was, as far as the second step, I think one of the good steps would be to get any content creators on board. I am hoping that a guest will pop into the show. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. Um, so that we can, kind of get his take on things
Yeah.
as far as, analytics, a bit of that. But this will be great for two content creators to kind of put their head together to see, further any more talk about that, because I really think that that is what needs to happen.
Right.
I do mostly back scene things,
Right.
and so my expertise is more so administrative.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's cool. Listen, we need everybody. I'm a firm believer that everybody got a talent, and when you know what that is and bring it, when a lot of people come together, hey, that's when we can move mountains of any of us. Yeah. So yeah, that administrative, we just need to. I'm just wherever wherever I can help, I have to act is very important because it's blown up in face people that have can be time to put of anyone. So no, but it's a good idea though. If this is the same thing that's gonna help our movement, because we want to start forcing everybody to spend their money with black businesses. Like there's no other option. Like
I agree. I agree. I do get it that we do have to look up people, but this is why um, WaterGot was showing the B1 Rolodex. I also put it in the chat. Guys, this isn't something that you can just get on. This isn't one of those companies where you can just get on and say you're a black owned business and then list your company on there. So
right.
this is really in depth, and you really have to have people to vouch for you as well. And these people have to be known in the grassroots community. So, I mean, you got to start somewhere. Um,
Mm-hmm.
we get up and we go to these doctors, and you have no idea. You'll support them just because they're quote unquote black, and they may not be FBA. Some
Mm-hmm.
of us get, bamboozled by people that are of our lineage daily.
Right.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think we can completely count everyone out. There are good people out here that aren't looking to harm, but I can't say that I don't understand where my people are coming from, because I
Mm-hmm.
100% do, but we do have to look at the crew of things. Like you're mentioning, I don't, people are saying, I don't know if I can stop going here or going to go get my weave. Y'all, we'll order that weave in a minute. You'll go down to Ling Ling and have her do them acrylics on you down the street. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
Right. So this is important. That's why I see how important it is because we got to be certified. Like we tired of people using our name and it's not going to us. So it's like this is very important. I appreciate him for this. This is like everything.
I mean, it says, yes, we can't say FBA and have a non-FBA, so we need a researcher.
That's what he
There are
doing.
not enough black FBA doctors to go around. Let's be for real.
It
We
ain't.
gotta
I
be
seen a
real.
lot. I seen a lot of
There,
doctors on there.
there are a lot of doctors, but out of all of the people in America, you're gonna think that everywhere you're gonna go, we're gonna be available. A black OBGYN is gonna be available. That is FBA.
Yeah, that's not
Like, come
really.
on, that's come on. So, I mean,
But it may
like I
be one
said,
in the vicinity. I bet. I bet it'll be
it
one.
it could be. It
Yeah.
could be. A lot of these OBGYNs, like a lot of them are, I mean, it depends on where you live
Right.
also. So I'm not going to sit up here and say I live in California and especially, Southern California, and I'm expecting to see a black woman OBGYN that is FBA. You'll be
Right.
lucky if you ever see a black nurse. So what I'm saying is some things are regional.
Yeah.
But
Like
I
some
mean,
things are
y'all get
regional
up,
too.
right?
Go
Y'all
ahead.
get up and y'all go ling ling and pay for ling ling.
Mm-hmm.
Some of y'all have babies, and I bet you the doctor was white. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, we have to look at the totality of things. I'm not saying like, oh, okay, we can't spend here. Let's try and keep our money in our communities where we can. But it's understandable in some aspects until more doctors are trained up.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying you have to single-handedly trust every single thing. Just find somebody that is trusted until, like, it's not
Right.
that many of us.
It's
It's
not.
really not.
It's not. But shoot, we need to get there.
Right.
Yeah, we definitely need to get there. But I seen a lot of doctors on there, so I was excited. I'm like, dang. Hmm.
Right. Because it starts getting into specialties. People are needing specialists, doctors, and I'm not saying we're not there at all. We have no presence. There's definitely a presence. But let's be honest. Who are most of the heart surgeons?
India.
I've seen white men.
Oh, okay. I've been. Yeah. Well, that too.
My grandfather has had 3 or 4 heart attacks.
Right.
All of his specialists and the actual surgeons are white
White.
males.
Mm, no good. No bueno. We have a lot of Rachel. Yeah.
Rachel went back white. Y'all didn't see that? She no
No.
longer identifies and looks like a black woman.
Hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not saying you guys we 100% need to be supporting with our own, but there are going to be some industries and some things where it's going to be very difficult to find. So if something were to come up and you were needing life-saving measures and the only
Right.
person that was there to save you was a white male or a white woman that happens to be a specialty in that field, are you gonna, deny your family that medical care because they're not FBA?
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. We got to be careful of the agents. Yeah. We got to be careful because this is a lot of money. It's a lot of money we taking off of the table for that somebody else was getting. So I get it. They will have agents coming out for real. They already be sending them to the channel. They already be sending them, man.
Hmm.
Best way we can do is be aware of what we have, spread the word, and let the list grow. Right.
Exactly. I also want to stress this. Definitely when you can, because this is a passion project of Black Truth United.
Right.
So he does have a Cash App.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that is located directly within the B1 Rolodex, as well as if
I'm
you
gonna
want
look
to
it
type,
out. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm gonna
type
put
his
that in.
name. Yeah, type his name. And I'm kind of multitasking right now. Um, and go to it really quick. I hate moving away from this because then I get like kicked out somehow.
Mhm.
But definitely go to his YouTube page, you guys, and ladies, guys and ladies, and grab his Cash App, if you want to support
Yeah,
that way,
gate.
because he isn't charging for this service, and just to let him know we appreciate him.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Payroll. Yeah, I've seen white men too. Mm-hmm. I will have to investigate and put money into it. Yeah, well, he doing mine. I got it. I'm gonna look out for us, for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look out for him big time.
Okay. This is for people who know, we
Yeah,
appreciate it.
I
If you don't want to
appreciate
support,
it.
we're not forcing anyone to support.
Yeah,
But
but I
I
got you.
don't, yeah.
I'm gonna tell
I,
him Water God TV and the crew, Water God TV and the whole, the water gang.
but yeah, you
Bless.
can definitely go on his page and it does show there are questions that are asked. So several
Mhm.
questions, but you guys missed the Discord meeting, so you'll have to look that up yourself.
Discord beat and Mondays at 10, man. Think tank. And I love it, man. We get to go over some ideas. Shout out to Call Dog.
Mhm.
We had a good little session. So research these new politicians trying to come in this round. But that's good. We went over the Ali ain't in here no more. Ali, man, he wanted us to talk about black colleges, man, before we I'm gonna see if he in here. If he in here. But you put sweet butters for a while, my bad. I don't know how big I was typing on your live, not the one I was on. Crazy, my bad. I'm removing it. You know what? That happened to me, man. I was commenting on somebody and it went on another channel.
Yeah,
And I'm like, that's weird, bro.
that was happening to me a few months ago. So I know I was like, wait a minute, what?
Right. Like I ain't like
How? Oh my
that's messed
God.
up. Hmm. Yeah, gotta do your due diligence. I'm just excited about having me on there and being certified. Live in Maryland.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay. You need to have you need to have your registration like you do with like Black Truth do. You need to have your Miss Minnie. You need to have your little registration for getting people certified. The Reparations Committee in Maryland. Okay. Shout out to Maryland. What part? Baltimore, Bmore? Okay, now Ali ain't in here, so he wanted to go over there. I'm always be good. I have a disability. That is why I am not YouTube right now. Okay, that's why I am not on YouTube right now. Okay. Well, you would have been standing on FBA business, huh? I see you. You be around these YouTube streets. You, Lotus, Donna C, y'all be on these. Y'all be really out here. I be seeing y'all. Can you
wait,
catch?
correction. Don't say that. Don't get me in trouble.
Oh shoot, yeah, I ain't.
Don't get me in trouble.
I mean,
I'm
y'all
only
be standing
on.
on the business. Y'all be knowing what's going on, and y'all be, y'all know the people. Y'all know the movers and shakers. Look,
Don't do that.
y'all put me on people for real. Man, it ain't nothing. Y'all the plugs. Y'all the plugs right now. Especially Lotus. What's the Rolex for? The Rolex? Rolodex.
Oh, little big mama, no, I'm not. That ain't even funny. Mm-mm.
No, I meant YouTube streets. Not the street. She talking about Lotus
Mm-mm.
street. Don't do it like that.
Ma'am, I am an
Sweet,
engaged woman. Absolutely not. Don't do. Mm-mm.
sweet butters. Yeah, it's a Rolodex where a whole bunch of certified black businesses is where you can get everything from. So it's pretty dope. He has 1,000. He has over 1,000 of them. And
He's just saying in the YouTube, I be in the streets, not I'm for the streets.
Damn, I said right. What
No,
did I
I'm
say?
not for the streets. Like we gonna have to delete that. No, ma'am.
What a comment.
No, ma'am.
Oh my God, y'all shut up, man. I told the Maryland Reparations Committee, no immigrants on the committee. What's up with Westmore, man? You gotta step on Westmore. He an immigrant. I make all natural pain cream and one of a kind jewelry. Okay. Well, you need to get on there. Cause for sure, water treatment. When y'all see water treatment come up there, y'all need to. I didn't see nobody else who had that in their profession. I am on top of him. Okay. Cause I know about him. He in your section now. If I go, if I want to send y'all at him, and y'all on the channel, I'm gonna give people that's right in your section. Let me see what I got here. Salute though to the family, man. Westmore is trying to act black, lying on everyone for real. For real. Can you tell me about that? I saw Water God. Well, West O'More is just pull that up for y'all because I don't want to quote you wrong, but he definitely getting a lot of static for this right here. Got the Rolodex. Let me show y'all the Democrats against Westmore. Yeah, saying like that, but look, this is what he's saying right now.
Has seen the president's tweet about the sewage pipe spill. It is riddled with insults, but it's also riddled with massive inaccuracies. It is worth time to actually be able to correct the record and to talk about accurately what actually happened and what's been done. As you might know, on January 19th of 2026, a section of the Potomac Interceptor sewage line collapsed near the Clara Barton Parkway and I-495. But the president's tweet actually failed to mention a few things. First, that for the past century, the federal government has been responsible for the Potomac Interceptor. The sewage pipe that he is talking about is on federal land. And over these past...
Like, what is he? What does he talk about? Here's when it really comes in. Check it out.
When the president told me that I was disinvited because I was not worthy, which again, I'm very clear. I say this respectfully to the president. God determines my worthiness, not him. But Kevin had our back. And he immediately said, well, if this is not going to be something where we are going to do the traditional, where just everybody's invited, then this, by definition, is not going to be an NGA event. And we're going to stand with you. So I just want to publicly say to you, Kevin, thank you.
Because I've told people, publicly that a red state governor, really conservative state, the NGA has allowed me to get to know Westmore as a person. And so that's so good, and people love it. We're not as divided as you think.
You're not as divided as you think.
You, just you, building your app.
Hey. But yeah, that's your boy Westmore right now. He criticizes Biden on immigration, so he kind of in the middle right now. He's stuck in the middle. Big facts. Just checking in on your Water Guard TV. The revolution is being televised. You already know, family. Black Americans in Maryland are 31% and 69% in prison. Black Marylanders are 31% and 60% homeless. Yeah, we got to keep them out of office, man. We got to keep these people out of office. That's why we got to support more blacks so we can put some money to it too. If we keep that money circulating with us, we can do a lot with it. For real, for real. But yeah. No, we do. He can't be no president. That's because he knows FBA can't stand immigration. Yeah, he already know. We don't like that immigration stuff. For real. But he's not for black people. Okay. Shout out to B. Thomas. You need the link to the Discord? I got you, fam. Got you. But yeah, family. I want to come up, man, and give y'all talk, man. Miss Mimi, I want to hear from you. Let me get this the Discord link. Yeah, y'all know on Monday at 10, we holding a think tank. B. Thomas in the building. B. Thomas, what's good, fam?
What's good? What's good, Water God?
Man, I'm glad
Peace,
you
peace,
called
peace
in,
to the
man.
family. Let me
Peace
turn
and
on.
love, man. Give us your 2 cents, bro. I know you got, bro. You be on it. We want to hear
Tonight,
like, yeah.
I'm taking it easy tonight. You know, you the money. You know, this is group economics tonight. And, you know, I do not give a fuck about money.
Man.
Just so y'all know, and I will reiterate that money do not make me at all. I am in my house. So I'm not pitching for people to come out their pockets. I'm just explaining why I behave the way I behave. So y'all get a clear understanding of who I am.
For real, family.
If I feel my money can help better us to build the institutions that we talk about on this channel, I will give that right away.
Salute.
Right away.
Salute.
Before I buy my vices.
Yeah.
I indulge in anything extracurricular. And don't get me wrong, I'm 52. So I didn't live my life. I didn't blew money on a lot of stuff. So at this point in my life, it's like, yo, what do I need to be doing with this? I can't take it with me. My children, I will not worry about my children. I will not use money as a reason to say I got to get money from my children. I'm teaching my children to provide for themselves.
For real, fam.
If I'm gone today, they are 12 and 13. They self-sufficient. They will survive without me or their mother because I instilled that in them. I made sure that they understand that money does not make you.
Right.
It's energy to be you. I don't tell my children money is not necessary. No, I just teach them how to use it effectively and consciously.
Big fact.
So when I throw out my money to you,
right,
it's not unconsciously. It's not that I'm some kind of manic depressive or, some other, psychological disorder that, people attribute things to when
you want to see us make something happen. Right. You want to see us do it. Right.
When you act crazy with your money, you bring attention to yourself. I will give this little example, this little story real quick. And I'm in, Atlantic City, Caesar's Palace. Go in, I gotta, experience it, right? So I go up to the blackjack table. It's like 3 a.m. I throw down 50. Like, yo, here, real quick, give me on that. And I won 50. I threw down another 50. Here, real quick, on that. And I won another 50. They brought over an Asian lady, like Chinese, type Asian. Yeah. They brought over to start watching me. Just because I came in erratic with my money. They brought over the lady to start coaching the dealer. Just off of me coming off of erratic $100 or $150. I came in and dropped $150 real quick erratically. They became nervous. That's how powerful money is. So we have to be conscious of where we direct our energy. All right, bro. I'll allow you to ask me some questions or whatever tonight because I got time.
Yeah. We got Miss Mickey and Minnie on. What y'all want to ask some questions to that? What y'all got to say about that, man? Big brother B. Thomas in the bill.
Hey, look at here.
Man, don't be making fun of my mama Lisa. Man, go ahead.
I just came up to say shout out Mama Lisa. Look at here. What you do with your money and your finances is your personal business, and as long as you spending with those that support you and you want to support, which at this present day and time would be FBA, then yeah, all of that is whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead since extra lovely 73 done put me on Front Street talking about get a blender and make your own baby food. I'm gonna go ahead on and get that little big mama
Get that little big mama
baby
brand
food
on.
brand on.
Okay.
Yeah, I came up here to shout out Mama Lisa
Salute. I
and to
appreciate
say I
you.
love
Yeah.
you. And I'll be there Monday at 10.
Please do. I want to get your insight, your excellent expertise. We need it. So, all right, let me let Miss Mimi, what's good?
This is my first time.
Please do. I want to get your insight. This your first time on?
First time on, period. I have TMJ, so it's like it's hard for me to talk, long. But like with Maryland, I'm on top of them. I live in an area, there's no FBA representation. I'm on top of them like crazy. With the hospitals, from the hospitals, from politicians where I live at, no FBAs at all. So, I'm in a situation that I'm holding all of them accountable. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they cosplay Black Americans too. A lot of the immigrants, the melanated immigrants, and so the last incident I had was at the hospital.
Can you mute your TV? We hear your TV in the background.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You all right?
Let me. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, so I'm at the hospital, right? So I guess she felt comfortable with me. It's a Black girl, you know what I mean, cosplaying, immigrant. So she was cosplaying as a Black American. I guess she was first generation, second generation. She said, we all immigrants. Oh, I went off. My blood pressure went up. I was like, wait a minute, don't disrespect me like that. I stopped her right from the door. You know what I mean? I had to let her know. Don't feel comfortable to say to a Black American that they are immigrants. You know what I mean? I just went off on her because what you're trying to do is trying to erase us. You trying to erase me. You trying to make me like you. We different. You know what I mean? And that's how it is here in Maryland. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's like that here. I'm telling you, they have this thing that they don't respect FBAs at all. So you got this governor, Westmore, right? And even though he said that his father is an FBA, he lies so much. We don't even know that for sure now. Because now they're getting on him about his grandfather being run out of town in South Carolina by the KKK. So people saying he's lying about that now. He lied about his military background. He lied about everything. You know what I mean? So we don't know nothing about this man. Now all of a sudden, you know what I mean? When the reparations came up, he gonna veto it and go against it, right? So what happened? The General Assembly in Maryland override his decision. So the Democrats is not really 100% behind him either. So me being a foundation Black American in a town that is lack of us, you imagine what the fight I have to go through. You know what I mean? The ignorance, the talk. I even had white people tell me in my face, the liberals tell me in my face, oh, you're Uncle Tom. Because I'm not down with immigrants. I'm not down protesting. I'm not, you know what I mean? So it's just a lot going on. And a lot of people don't understand why more Black people ain't coming out that is in my situation because of the fact you go through bullying, harassment, because you're not out here, protesting. You're not out, you know what I mean? They scared to save their lineage. They might lose their jobs. So that's a lot of conversation we need to have. We need to support those that around immigrant bosses, around that kind of situation, that they could get more support from us to come out. Because I'm telling you, it's a lot with that. So I'm going to send you something by email about a lot of things and incidents that a lot of people's coming up to me, oh, Mesita, I want to say, I really want to be into it. I want to really support it. You know what I mean? And they can't even do that because they bosses is immigrants, or, you know what I mean? They feel threatened, or they in the public school system. The public school system is even worse because they got the kids protesting.
Yeah, I went over that too. Yeah, I did.
You
Yeah, it's
understand what I'm
crazy.
saying? So you in the Democratic state, you out there, your kids, you don't want your kids involved, but if you say something, you might lose your job. You might get harassed. Oh, you xenophobic. They like to throw those kind of words, those names at us. You know what I mean? As soon as you speak against. But they don't understand it's laws out there. It's immigration laws. If you come in the country, and violate the border, you know what I mean? You got to be held accountable no matter who you are. You have to go through laws. Other countries have immigration laws. Why
Yeah.
Maryland, why America, can't stand by their immigration laws? It's so unfair. So we have to have a platform, and that's what I was thinking for myself. Like when I get better with my TMJ, have a platform for the people that is voiceless behind this. It's a lot of voiceless people that want to participate, that want to, be involved, but their job is on the line. Just like any civil rights, your job
Yeah.
is on the line. You get them scared, you get those people in fear,
Yeah.
jobs. And it's sad because immigration is just like Jim Crow.
Yeah, because you get the people right in front of us. We were talking about how China is here. They even put y'all see it in it. They even put the Chinese people plants into our Black Panther Party. As y'all see this guy here,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's why a
they
lot
put
of people, I can understand why they scared.
they put two plants in our Black Panther Party to take it down.
Yeah, gotta be careful.
Asian descent.
Got the
Yep.
agents out here wilding. And trust me, just for me speaking right now, there's an agent listening right now. There's an agent listening right now. I'm trying to tell you, we're the most hated people in the world. We the most talented people in the world, but we the most hated. We the most influential people in the world, but we the most hated. You see what I'm saying? So there's a good thing about us, but then there's a bad thing because people are jealous of us.
Yeah.
We talented.
Yeah, they definitely going through this. But that's why we gotta just work on growing it economically. Once we putting our dollars together and getting our institutions, that's when it's gonna be hard for them to mess with us.
And you brought out a good point too. I want to say this before I land about your father. And you was like, worried about your father before he died, about the people that work in that facility. We need to have our hospitals. We need to have more Black doctors. We need to have more Black nurses. You know what I mean? Because where I stay at, it's none. So you imagine somebody going to the hospital and they don't treat a FBA right. You know what I mean? Misdiagnosed or whatever. And you had a point right there, and that stuck with me about your father. You know, we need to work on that too. We need to have more Black doctors. So that means that me living in Maryland, in order for me to have a Black doctor, I would have to go all the way to DC, or I have to go all the way to Baltimore.
How far are they from you? A couple hours?
Yeah, I say about an hour both ways.
Okay.
And is it worth it? Yes. Because even though I had doctors from an immigrant background, some of them you could tell don't really give a damn about me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they don't really care. They're not going to fight for you or advocate for you, you know, in your sickness or whatever you're going through.
Right.
But some of them, you know, I had some of them that really care. But you got to fish them out. And it's like we going back to the 60s, like I said, when we thought that white people was our oppressor. Now we have a different oppression now. So I'm
Yeah,
landing on that.
immigration.
I'm landing on that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You're right. It's immigration. They shopping with each other. They ain't shopping with us. Thank you, Miss Mimi. I appreciate you for real. Mimi. Yeah, I got a niece. I got a niece named Mimi. But yeah, man, them doctors, man, we got to get that. We got to get that. Those clinics for us. Cause yeah, man, I would love to have him see somebody that looked like him, man. Audra in the building. What's good, Audra?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good. No, I was just, let me, yeah, I was just hearing, just listening, and she brought up the healthcare aspect, and um, I think it's kind of a sort of gimmick going, because even people living in mansions, they use Medicare and Medicaid.
Okay.
So even like the NFIP, the National Flood Insurance Program, see, that's money that they give to rebuild or repair houses that have been flooded through or damaged due to a storm, especially in Florida, coastal areas, California, you name it. And they've given these people an excess of $428,000 just for one house, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, or 5-bedroom, 3-bath house. 400 grand.
Damn.
To rebuild it or to repair it. Yeah, that's how much money. And so when it comes to this insurance, yeah, there's a whole bunch of foreign doctors. But why though? Why? Because they're not that intelligent. They're not that smart. They're not doing the job right. That's why people are dying. They're dying. Why put ourselves in that position? Why go to these clinics? Why go to these hospitals? Why? Come on, think about it. You got to get you a checkup, right? Well, they say you got to get a checkup, right? But why put yourself in that position where you got to have a checkup? You should know your body. You know what I'm saying? But because I see a lot of people, they end up with stuff like lupus, all kind of stuff. And I was like, what? That's like the same symptoms as HIV, you know?
Yeah,
But,
even with like they had told me like I was speaking to them and they was like, yeah, we got a piece of your dad's something and took it to the lab. Like they stuck a needle in him and took it to a lab. And I'm like, why are they sending all of this tests and doing all of these tests? It was like we don't know what they doing in the back end, but yeah, it was like real.
and it was something he went in there for something not as major, you know? So,
Right.
and I be thinking they giving people fentanyl because see, my mother, I can sense stuff like so I was like, okay, I'm going to the hospital. Like, I'm just gonna bring my mama home. You know what I'm saying? Because one of my brothers, he had, I guess, the authority to handle stuff. Like, she gave it to him, and he was like, let's just let her stay in the hospital because you don't want to be blamed if something happened, whatever. So you know, I didn't go. And they called us the last day saying, come to the hospital. Your mother's not going to make it, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to the hospital. I'm just gonna bring my mom home. I don't care what nobody say. I'm bringing her home, you know. And I get there, she was gone. So my other brother, he tells me, he said, you know, the doctor, our mom was talking. She was fine talking to everybody because they had the room surrounded with friends and family. It was surrounded. I was working, so I was at work. But yeah, he told me, he's like, she was talking, just doing fine. So he's like, but the doctor said, okay, basically y'all done talking, and it's like he turned off a switch. He took her out. The doctor, like
Mm-hmm.
she just went to sleep. Just
Wow.
like, and she wasn't. I mean, just so how is that possible? And he was a foreign doctor. So that's why I'm thinking it's fentanyl. And there was this story that came out on the news about the fentanyl, how they're taking people out in
Yeah.
these hospitals to take their organs using fentanyl.
It's crazy, man. I've been hearing a lot of crazy stuff, but it's like we got to get out of it. We definitely got to get out of it. The
Yeah.
doctor told my mom that she had a year to left 5 years ago, and I told her to go somewhere else. My mom is still here. Dang.
And then the thing is too, like, they're only giving people medication. But how do they even, like, a doctor is prescribing stuff based on the pharmaceutical company. Like, we've seen movies like Love and Other Drugs. I don't know if y'all seen that, but it was talking about Viagra particularly, like how these drugs come out and they make a lot of money, you know? So they focus on that one particular drug, but when you see them going from hospital to hospital, from doctor office to doctor office, they're saying, okay, this drug treats this, right? This drug
Mm-hmm.
treats diabetes. This drug treats whatever, right? And they push that drug onto their patients. The doctor themselves, they didn't study that drug. You know, their job is to administer it. Like, you have a psychologist and you have a psychiatrist. The psychologist tells them this person got a problem, and then the psychiatrist determines the drug and the dosage. But that came from the pharmaceutical companies, and sometimes it takes a while to get those drugs approved by the FDA, right? But all in
Mm-hmm.
all, what is in those drugs? Shouldn't we know? Is it opium? What is it? Like, if we can't heal ourselves from scratch, why are we putting this stuff in our bodies? Why? And I can't stand it when our elders trust them so much, you know?
Oh
Like, they
yeah.
trust him.
They trust them so much
Why
that
do you trust
dang.
them to why take their medication? You're fine. You're fine. But you seeing that now, and that's the thing. We have a lot of people in the healthcare field, a lot of black people in the healthcare field, and they know this. You women out there, you know what I'm saying. The doctor will put on the chart anything. They'll put on the chart anything just to have you as a patient, just to be able to bill Medicare and Medicaid.
Mm-hmm.
That's why these kids walk around here with all these silver caps in their mouths, because ain't nothing wrong with their mouth. But the dentists need to do something so they can bill the Medicaid.
Dang.
And it's the same with these elders. So it's coming out of our tax dollars. Our tax dollars paying for all this.
Right. And I want to say this because Ainsworth just said something. He's put my older brother had a kidney donated him from his own son. Transplant was successful for a few hours, then his body rejected it, causing complications. it's crazy that you say that because it was a black man. They put a kid. They put a pig's kidney in his body. Black man, and he had complications and he died. The same thing what you saying right now, bro. They tried this on a black man. I'm gonna pull this up for y'all. I think we went over it on my channel, but they put a pig's organ in his body and there was complications and he died. Exactly what you saying.
And that's another thing too. Like they may have these doctors, right? Patel, the Indians, they're the main ones. But why they don't? We need their credentials because they can go to India and become a doctor in 2 years. Do you guys? Do most people even know that? See, I know that because I went to school with a guy. His last name was Patel, and he told me this. Oh, I'm going to India because in 2 years I'll be a doctor in my country.
Mm-hmm.
So these doctors, they really don't know.
They don't know shit.
And that's the thing. I don't know who's really behind it because this is our tax dollars. Medicaid and Medicare is our tax dollars. And the richest of the rich, they use that. They use that. People living in mansions, they got Medicare.
Mm-hmm. And people don't understand, the Medicare. People don't understand why they use pigs. It's because they slaughter pigs every day, like a slaughterhouse where they got this new thing where they just zap the pig, and the pig is like dead already. And they're taking those organs because it could be cheaper, but they're using black people to try these things out with, and it's crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
So what I'm saying is they could have switcheroo Ameswell people. You could have had the kidney, right?
Mm-hmm.
They could do a kidney transplant, and I'm just thinking this on street smart hustling, the streets, how the streets would do you. And people can switcheroo you, they would. So you got the real organ here. You just gonna make sure you have the pig organ. You get what I'm saying? And then you keep this organ that you know is good, and you throw them in the pig there. It's like I'm not saying that this happened. I'm just saying like it's more valuable for them to have that kidney, and sell that. Why would his own son have complications with his own kidney that come from his own body? You know what I'm saying? It's just hard to believe.
They do the same thing even with automobiles. Like I had a engine changed in a car, right? Then it was time for me to get my oil change. I went back to my oil change company, whatever. And they said it's the same oil pan we put on there or oil filter, whatever they used. I'm like, huh? They're saying, in other words, they did not replace your engine. This is another foreigner. I don't know where they was from. I don't know if they were like Arab or Indian or something, but they was foreign. And that's what they do. I went to this shop, a Jamaican guy. He was supposed to change my transmission. Same thing. They do this all the time. So why would we trust them?
Like we can't trust them people, man. We can't trust them people. It's the Epstein's. Man, I got Lotus Tie on here too. Yeah, Lotus, man. I had deleted that. But what's good? Give us your thoughts, man.
Oh, I mean, I'm good. Sorry, I had to talk to Red real quick, so he wasn't happy. So I had to get that straightened out. But yeah. Mhm. So
Right, but we was talking about the what did you see that video when I had where black people they're experimenting pig organs on black people.
I didn't see the video. I do remember hearing about it some years ago because it happened a while ago, right? Unless
Yeah,
they're still
like
doing it.
2024. It went
Oh, that
bad.
wasn't a while ago.
Yeah.
They're still doing that?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sorry. I just gone kill me. Let me go. I don't need a pig heart or liver and lungs. Did it work?
no, it didn't work with the black dude that I seen. He died. But
Right.
it's this black lady that's become the longest living one.
Interesting. For how long?
Um, but I mean, I'm gonna play this and y'all tell me. They're saying that this black lady, she's the longest living one that got the pig kidney. So
list for a kidney transplant. And for the first time in years, this lady's name is not on that list. She received a donor kidney, and after 2 months, she's not only doing great, she has made medical history. As Stephen Fabian reports, that's because the kidney she received came from a pig.
Tawana Looney is a medical marvel. She's now lived longer than any person with a kidney from a pig. That's right, Tawana has a transplanted pig kidney inside her. Her new organ is working well and keeping her alive for 2 months now, and definitely counting.
You are the only person who has lived this long after a procedure like this, more than 2 months now.
With no complications.
Tawana says she'll never forget the day her doctor gave her the surprising news.
She said, I think I got your kidney. And I was like just screaming, excited. And she
but y'all understand that putting organ donor on your social is basically voluntary. Bro, they lying about the pig heart. What happened was this, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all the game, bro. This is real switcheroo, dope boy drug stuff. They're gonna give somebody a real kidney because it's marketing. Okay? So now the insurance company is gonna charge you when that pig, they're just breeding pigs. For them to get a kidney for a pig is nothing. They're slaughtering that. But the cost, and it's hard to get somebody a kidney in real life, bro. You know what I mean? It's sad, bro.
Really, you can revive your organs, especially kidneys. And I might not be using the right term, revive, but years ago, not even that long ago, there were some videos on YouTube that would talk about how to regenerate your teeth, your kidneys, your liver, all that. It's certain things we can do naturally, right?
Yeah, but do you know
So,
how much, like, a kidney is probably worth like $500,000 or something like that? Like,
right. That's what
like,
I'm saying. Like what you just said, I don't think they gave her a pig's kidney. They gave her maybe a real kidney, and they're
right.
lying. So when they go to do somebody else for real, they're gonna take that good kidney, even though they say it's bad. It can be regenerated, revived. With organ donation, you don't have to even donate the whole organ. You can donate a piece of that organ. You don't have to donate a whole liver. You can donate a piece of a liver. I don't know if it's the same with the kidney.
But that's why, like what Ameswell said, his people said that his body rejected the kidney. That's the same thing that the guy who had the pig kidney, he said the same thing. His body rejected it. So it's like, it's hard for me to feel that your body is gonna reject a human kidney. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. If it's done right, like you done did all the tests, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be no issues, right? I mean, so that goes back into these people are not up to par, They're not a Ben Carson. They're not up to par.
But our people probably not even checking, just like they are telling black men to cut off they're stealing skin from us. They'll make us circumcise our kids and they take the skin. They're taking like they're taking a lot of stuff, bro, and using it. So it's like we don't understand the game they playing, but they're taking our body and using that.
Yeah.
Taking pieces of our body parts for real. He put the pig kidney should be free. Yeah, but making skin cream. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. They switch your room. We gotta have somebody there anytime it's an organ transplant. We gotta watch the organ at all times.
But what is a pig though? What's the job of a pig?
Bro, I
To
wouldn't
clean the
even put a
earth.
pig. I don't even think it works for real.
But that's the thing. I'm not saying anything about religion or whatnot, but even in the Bible, it says if you come in contact with if you touch a pig or come in contact with a pig, you're not only supposed to wash your hands, but your clothes too, because it's airborne. That a pig is toxic. The swine flu, what the heck? I mean, it grows warts on the hoof of its feet. Just you
Dang.
can cut into a piece of that meat and it's cancer. Like I stopped eating pork back in 2012 for that reason. Like, like I needed to know what's the job of a pig. And when I learned its job is to clean the earth and all these other things I learned about it, I'm like, okay, so I'm not supposed to eat that because it has a job. Because I was like, well, why are pigs here then if you're not supposed to eat them, And the guy, he was a Christian, and he was telling me because like it's like everything. If I said if everything has a job, then why, He's like the pig. The job is to clean the earth. Like, dang, he
That's
right.
nasty. And people putting that in your body. But here, look, in John put, what if the whole time they've been taking baby foreskin to clone more babies?
STEM research, but I know they say science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, whatever. But stem cells, like I thought that's why, they take from us.
Yeah, they said a pig is a man-made animal.
No, that
I
pink
thought so.
pig is, but not the black boar, those boars. And then you have warthogs in like Africa. So there's different kinds of pigs. Like you have the zebra, the horse, different kinds of stuff.
And then they're gonna give you this crazy thing like
I actually saw a video. No, I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. But how y'all got on this subject? This was crazy. Weird.
you come up there alive and then you dead. Like this why it's so cheap. This why it's so cheap to get their organs. It's like you already killing them for food anyway. It's like this is a cheap way to do research.
But
Oh,
even
just put it on some black people. Let's
I've
put it.
never really seen pig blood before. And come on now, we done ate the pig from the rooter to the tutor. I
Yeah.
never really seen their blood. Chicken has blood, beef has blood, but I never really. It's like anybody ever really seen a pig bleed? Like, I mean, come on, go.
Yeah, Lotus. Lotus, you seen a pig eat, man? Lotus, you know pork or what? What's good?
I mean, I haven't seen a whole pig killed.
I haven't seen a whole pig
Yeah.
killed. I haven't seen a whole pig killed.
I hear echo, y'all.
But I know when you buy like pork chop, ham, bacon,
Sorry,
You
that
really
was
see
probably
blood.
me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering where you was at.
Yeah, I can't hear you guys on Restream on one phone. So
So
I
they're
have another
saying,
phone going
so they're
to
saying
hear you.
basically a kidney is like a filter. It's like, because they can put into you like different stents, different man-made things in your body, right? So I guess a kidney is not something that really moves. Maybe it's the blood flow, the pumping of the blood that moves. So maybe that's why they can do that. So it probably has nothing to do with blood type. I don't know, but I thought blood type mattered with kidney transplants.
All I'm saying is I don't believe what they saying about that them pigs and kidneys. I'm telling you, I don't. Since even when Ameswell just told me that, it made me more feel like they're robbing our body parts, y'all. It's crazy as it seems, but they switcherooing us. Like
Mm-hmm.
they giving us pig stuff. I'm telling you, bro. It's sad, but I'm telling you, they doing. It's just worth too much money.
Hmm. This is weird. What the heck? A pig's heart? That's weird. I never heard of that.
Yeah, a pink pig is made for consumption. Yeah, they was created. They wasn't like they didn't just come here naturally. That's like a cow too. A cow and a pig are like crossbreeded animals or something like that.
I didn't know that about a cow either. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not like natural animals. It's crazy. It's like a bull and something else. Maybe a bull and a pig or something.
Whoa.
And pigs don't live that long. Yeah, look at them, man. The slaughterhouse. They don't live long at all. They
I
pack
was
them all
thinking
in
about Wilbur with that
literally.
childhood movie, Charlotte's Web. I used to love that movie. It used to be my favorite. Gosh.
Yeah, I remember that movie. They crossbreed vegetables and fruit too. Yeah, they do. They do. They do. A broccoli is crossbreed too. But the foreskin is used for growth, skin grafts, cosmetic
Mm-hmm.
application, developing tissue, engineered skin replacement. Bro, that's crazy, man. Y'all see how they playing us?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do skin transplants too, face transplants. Yeah, they do all that now.
Dang, I mean, it would be illegal for us to do it. Like, why would we want to sell our body parts? But
Your eyes, everything. Yeah. I learned this kind of stuff by the jobs I worked. Yeah, it's true. But I ain't never heard this about the pig heart or kidney. That's but I know a little bit about medical equipment in the body, like stuff like that, because of stocks. Right? You look into what's the next best thing, the different stages of the approval process so you can put your money on it. That's the only reason I know about that, but so that's why I'm wondering about the kidney. I didn't take anatomy, so maybe someone that took anatomy would know more about the kidney, but I would think your blood type something would have to match. So
yeah, I'm telling you, medical. But yeah, so y'all know, dang, Audrey, we still doing that at Tuesday, Monday at 10.
Monday at 10. If I get off early, like tonight, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, definitely want you to go in there. But yeah, y'all,
Can
that's
you
what,
send
huh?
me the link on my phone,
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you.
everybody? Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna send it right to you. And yeah, y'all, in March they are doing a some kind of verification on Discord. So we gotta discuss where's gonna be that next platform. I've been playing with Substack for a little bit, but we ain't make that official if that's gonna replace them. But we'll see what Discord do. I love Discord because I'm so comfortable with it now, but hey man, sometimes you gotta, you gotta break up, find something new.
Let me see Gmail. Let me see.
But I'm gonna send you that, Audra, for real. But yeah, fam. What's today? Thursday. I go live Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. And Mondays on Monday at 10. Think tank. Time move.
Have you ever tried Google Hangouts? No.
Oh, I heard about that, but that's something I could try. Google Hangout.
Yeah.
But it's just Discord got it where they got messages. We got some stuff that we put in there. It's like, you can. I don't know. I mean, I don't mind anything. I just want to have something that's good and not, trying to sell our information or tap in.
What about Skype? No one uses that anymore.
Right. Nobody use that.
Okay. Yeah.
But we'll figure that out. That's why I'm gonna send you the link to the Discord and we'll just discuss it in the Discord.
Okay.
But very important. There's some good information been going around in the Discord. I'm sure you'll put some in there too. So
I ain't never been in one. I think I might have years ago, but I don't remember. I think somebody invited me from Facebook years ago, but it was like they were talking and I just went to listen. So I don't know if that was called a Discord. I think it was their website.
All right. Well, I'm finna invite you to Eyes. Eyes definitely.
I gotta sign up for something. I
I
rarely do YouTube. Like I don't know how to. I know I have to get StreamYard or something, but I just post like.
I'm gonna send it to you though, so you got it.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you can't, just listen, cause I mean, we'll see.
I try to limit my platforms like Facebook, YouTube, Gmail.
Yeah, but I'm going to make I'm gonna make an app where we gonna have, shout out to Don Jeter and B Thomas, man. They finna do whatever we gotta do and help out and try to get this app so we could be exclusive right to us on the app and everything. So that's coming too.
Mm-hmm.
But was one of the kings, I believe. What you talking about? But yeah, fam, y'all, I gotta get up out of here, man. It's been 3. I appreciate y'all, bro, for tapping in with me. What's today? Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
We on here tomorrow. We're gonna have another good one. This one was just group economics. We'll probably do something on something else, man. I put the link though up pretty early tomorrow, so y'all let's see.
Yeah, I gotta go back and watch this live because I was doing something else.
Oh, you missed the first part? Oh.
Yeah, but I said let me say something in the chat because I was just gonna go back and play the whole thing in like 2 times the speed, but I said I can't just keep missing the show. I gotta say something.
For real, I'm glad you did. You be giving out a lot of information. You, Lotus, yeah, we got a good group of people. Y'all got to tap into these Monday 10 p.m.s because I'm telling you, we got a good group of people together. So I'm looking forward to doing it big. So man, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. I see y'all tomorrow. We're going live, same time. Y'all know how we do. Another cookout. Bring your popcorn. What you was doing, lady? But yeah, all right, Audra. All right, Lotus. I appreciate y'all, man. We'll be talking in Discord, man. Y'all come talk some shh with us, for real. What's that? Something else? Enjoy radio. You shut up, man. All right, fam. Y'all be easy.